Shalom, all praise, honor, glory to Yahweh, Bashim Yahushai, Bashim Kakadash. Double honors to the elder apostle, great millstone, citation you I can teach all truth and sincerity. This is going to be a scripture of the day. This is going to be Psalms 133, verse 1 uh, through 2. Um, this is Psalms 133, verse 1. It says, "Behold, how good and how pleasant it is for brethren to dwell together in unity." So it's a pleasant thing for Akim to dwell together in a unified way. That means showing brotherly love towards one another, like it says in Hebrews, "Let brotherly love continue." I'm gonna get that, and we're supposed to show brotherly love. That's how you love thy neighbor, and you your neighbor, your enemy, um, um, your um, your neighbor, showing brotherly love towards your neighbor is okay. I'll sing to you, DJ. Showing brotherly love towards your neighbor which your neighbor is a fellow Israelite. Will is part of um, the commandments. These two commandments hang all the laws and the prophets. That's said in the Gospels. Uh, Loving Yahweh by power with all thy heart, with all thy soul, and loving your neighbor as yourself. And your neighbor is your somebody of your people, of your nation. That's your neighbor. Not the other heathens outside of your nation. No, your nation is a fellow Israelite in your nation is your neighbor that you're supposed to show sisterly and brotherly love towards. That's how you are um following the commandments, loving the most high with all your heart and soul, and loving your neighbor as yourself, and following those to the best of your ability, you know, and following the law, statutes, commandments to the best of your ability. But you know, it's important to be, to be on one accord with the Akim, you know, because and to move in a unified way in the body, because it says in Amos, I'm gonna get it. It's Amos 3 verse 3. It says, "Can two walk together unless they be agreed?" Two individuals can't, work together if they don't agree on this, if they're not on the same page. So if one brother is talking about mermaids are real, and another brother is saying there's no evidence of that even, being, there's no evidence of that being even possible, or it talks about this in the Gospels, or it talks about this in Corinthians, that the Most High made uh, different flesh of fish, flesh of beasts, flesh of he made different types of flesh. So how could there be mermaids? So, and that's one example. There's many examples. If brothers don't agree on one thing, or don't agree on this thing, and if they have no, if we're not on the same page, how can we work together? So we all have to be on the same page. We all have to have a unified. We have to all be in unity together, and it's a pleasant thing when Akim are in unity together. So, and it talks about. I was gonna get that scripture that I just mentioned earlier. It says, this is Hebrews 13:1. It says, "Let brotherly love continue," and that's just plain. We gotta let brotherly love continue, amongst the brotherhood. And we can't this is Hebrews 10:25. It says, not forsaking the assembly of ourselves together as the manner of some is, but exhorting one another, and so much the more as ye see the day approaching. So we gotta come together, and fellowship with Akim as much as we can, as we see those days, those last days coming shortly to an end. As we see the judgment and prophecies coming, we gotta try to no, we gotta make an effort to come to fellowship with the Akim while we have a chance, and we also have to be on the same page with one another, and communicate, and still exhort each other and build each other up, like it says in Proverbs 27 and verse 17. It's Proverbs 27 verse 17. It says, iron sharpen iron, so a man sharpen the countenance of his friends. So we have to build each other up, and we have to sharpen ourselves spiritually and mentally. And us brothers, we exhort, we rebuke each other, and we no, it's stuck in my playlist. We hold each other accountable for our actions, and that's how we sharpen each other up. So we could so we can go out there and preach this word with all truth and sincerity, and we don't have what's the word? You're saying keep it going. How you keep it going all night? I would say skeletons, or nothing holding us back. Nothing holding us back. So if we don't correct each other, we don't try to sharpen ourselves and try to build each other up, we're not going to be a strong unit. We're not going to be a strong not going to be a strong defense, against the wiles of the devil, against the spiritual warfare. So I'm gonna say all praise and honor and glory to Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai, Ba'Shem Kakadash, double honors to the Apostle, Great Millstone, citation, you are can teach all true sincerity. I'm gonna say Shalom.